Would you look at that? The arrow points to the other side, but you drown if you fall in the water. Might be a hook shot thing though. Oh, there's a secret here. Fairy. Yep, and it's a one-way. And it's right over there. Wanna go grave robbing? That enemy looks neat, but we don't see him very often. In fact, I think this is like one of the only parts of the game where you actually see him. And obviously there's a secret over there, and you come out of up there probably. The other graves probably just pop a ghost or whatever. Okay, we're here. Guess I'll try the glitch. Hold on, though. Damn birds. Well, I was following a guide to find Chris Julian's room, but need to get this thing out of the way first. And I think that's an end game thing. Oh, it's probably how you get that heart container, though. Maybe if I bomb it. Nope. Come on. Just hitbox it. A bumpkin and B bumpkin. Here, though. Hey, let me see, though. Yeah, I think this is later in the game where we were able to do something with that tree. Feels spoilery, but it's kind of obvious that you'll be able to do something with that tree. And this is the Lost Woods. We can go through here if we want, and we can actually see that the sword is there, but we will not be able to pick it up because we're not allowed. I want to try for the Chris Julian room again, but hold on. No, that doesn't do anything. Makes sense though. Oh, instantly, we can get the book now. We have the Pixis. Library is down south. Up here. The Book of Mudorah. No idea who this Mudorah fellow is, though. Okay, I will do it within 15 seconds now. Not if I do it this way, though. Here. That's how you do it. Pick it up. Need one more. Okay, we're supposed to go down south to the desert, because that's where it's saying that there's a pendant. But again, let's try for the Chris Julian room. I swear I will get it right this time. All I need are the Pixis boots and the bomb. That's, as far as I know, that's the only things you need. Oh, there's also the blacksmith I forgot to visit. Huh. Weird. Can you temper my sword? No, because your friend is missing. Believe it or not, it's weird. Because in usually, like the other game where you can temper your sword that I can remember, I think you can actually do it in Sky's Sword. Or no, I don't think you can. But in Majora's Mask, you can temper your sword twice. And it makes sense because the first time it's like, okay, this is what we can do, but if you get a special resource, we'll be able to do it even better. But in this game, they're like, okay, we can temper your sword to improve it, and then we can temper it again to improve it again, and then we can do it again, because why not? Also, yeah, I think that you can temper it in A Link Between Worlds as well, because Link Between Worlds is basically A Link to the Past, but for the 3DS. But it's so weird that you can improve your sword like 3 times. Also, what the hell is the cuckoo doing there? Weirdo. No, 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 I need to run down. Not sure if I did it right, but I'm supposed to do something like that. Oh yeah, sometimes there's bees down. You can actually capture the bees. Kinda cool. No, 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 I don't want to crash into anything. Eh. So many reloads, doesn't feel like I'm doing it right. Hey, but I did do it right. Okay, so yeah, minus the reloads that you totally should ignore and probably I didn't have to do, but my name is Chris Julian. This is my top secret room. Keep it between us, okay? That's just one of the 5 ways, main 5 ways to find this room, but there's probably even more if you know how to glitch the game. Also, now I have way too much money. But yeah, it basically involves, let me just read up about it again. The bug occurs when the game detects an error in Link's Y coordinate. It is known to happen 2 different ways, by using a bomb to knock Link into the lowest few pixels of the screen. Link can also use the Pixis boots to knock back himself backwards. Next, using the Pixis boots facing downwards into a screen transition, find a hole and drop it into it. It doesn't explain things extremely well, but you know. What it is. You can walk in this shallow water, but not this deep water. This way, Desert of Mystery. It's a mysterious desert. Let's go here first, though. Bombs? You want them? That's how you get them, and that's all you can do here because you can't push the blocks in such a way. Like, you can only just push the blocks away once. Weird. I know it's probably for puzzle reasons, but like, even in the games I've made for RPG Maker are allowed the player to move the blocks as much as they want, even though it screws up the puzzles. Can't go through here. Not yet, anyway. Hello. Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by the sign. Leave him alone. Bombs? You want them? What, did you take away my sign? It says plain as day, just leave me alone, sheesh. And now he's not gonna leave me alone. I wanted him to follow me. No. I guess I didn't. And now he's gone, yeah. Leaves you alone after you move away. Yeah, that's such an interesting quirk. They just decide to have this one random guy that follows you and annoys you if you throw away a sign. Reminds me of that lady in Breath of the Wild that punishes you severely if you touch flowers. And they only did that because they wanted to do a puzzle where don't touch the flowers or you will get brutalized, and health will reduced to 1. Yeah, there's landmines here, but they're obvious as heck. I don't know why, but that vulture, even though it's clearly supposed to be a vulture, its wings are too bat-like, if you ask me. The cactus hurts you. Even though they really shouldn't hurt you, but you just running into them, they will hurt you. Like, you'd think Link would not be stupid enough to, just because he slightly walks into them, means that he jumped. Like, if you dashed into them, that would make sense to get hurt. But just, like, slightly running by them, that should not hurt you. Just weird. Hey. Aha! It is the Book of Mudorah. With it you can read the language of the Hylia people. I guess he was going to tell you need the Book of Mudorah to continue the game. Anyway, the Book of Mudorah has 2 uses. Sometimes you get these weird things where it's the Hylian language, and even though Link is ostensibly supposed to be a Hylian, he cannot read Hylian. But you use the Book of Mudorah and then you can read the thing. Oh, these monsters. But the other use of the Book of Mudorah is that in the middle of a dungeon, if you read it, you will be teleported back to the entrance. And that's kind of neat. It's like Fafor's Rim in Ocarina of Time, except Book of Mudorah came first. And it has a much shorter animation. Which, I mean, it doesn't really have one. Man, look at this. If you want to show the worst image to represent the beauty of this game, it's this one right here. Look, it's just a desert. There's no details anywhere. Okay. For a second there, I thought that if you run into something, you actually... Oh, God damn it. If you run into something, I thought that the dash invincibility of, getting knocked back like this would actually take priority, and because of that, you would not get hurt. Oh, look, it's the Hylian language, except they didn't really think of it just yet, so it's just like 3 symbols. Go up in the way to go forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted. Wish upon a star. Probably should have used the fairy to get my life back. And you have to press the A button to continue with the game here. Can't go back! Let me just use the fairy. Hate it when the vases miss. Ow! Wow, those lasers reach far. Or the sight of that enemy reaches far, I should say. Oh man, it's a different entrance! I love that A Link to the Past has dungeons like this, with different exits and entrances. There's not very many 3D Zelda games that do that, I feel. Majora's Mask doesn't do it, unless you want to be technical and count the inverted temple of stone tower temple. Let's see. Does Ocarina of Time have a dungeon like that? I don't think so. Yeah, the other one that makes me think is a Link. No, not Link. Past the one I'm playing. Wind Waker. Does Wind Waker have a dungeon like that? I think the Forest Temple or whatever it's called has a part where you go outside, but if I remember correctly, that's just because that's how you enter it. So I don't think it actually does it. What other 3D Zelda game does that? Maybe Twilight Princess? I did a Let's Play of that game. I don't think it does it in the way that this game does it. Problem. It's unfortunate. I really wish the dungeons were more organic. They came close with Breath of the Wild. The dungeons are literally things that are going around the overworld, but it's actually a completely different space that's not actually the overworld, so it doesn't count. Lame. The map. Where do you wish to go? And that doesn't do anything. This is pretty open for the beginning of the dungeon, gotta say. Here's the other exit. This one allows you to walk around. The heart container. Also, that bird is dumb. Just standing on nothing. Oh, you wanna go here, but you can't pick this up. Yeah, we're not actually in the real dungeon. This is like the prelude to the dungeon, kinda. Not very many floors in this one. But that's the case for all the intro dungeons in Zelda games. They do it again in Ocarina of Time, which I dislike it a lot more in Ocarina of Time, if I may be honest. You're supposed to push one of these things? Maybe not. Not. This is just a one-way back. Yeah, that would make sense. Probably because I was supposed to get the item first and then go outside. I should be careful with my life right now because I already used up my fairy. Or more specifically, I should have made sure to get extra fairies. Also, I never went to that room over there. Hold on. Heart? Damn it. Cool. Yeah, I had to get the key. Hawk, it is I, Saraspila. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. I think he means specifically the big treasures, the special weapons and tools, whatever. You don't actually need all of them, though. Some of them are just like extra armor, for example. Or am I thinking of A Link Between Worlds? No, I'm pretty sure in this game there's some treasures that are kind of mediocre. Do I have the big key? No, I don't. Huh. There's a room over there I never went through. Oh. Whoops! My bad. Wow, that thing's stronger than I thought. Oh yeah, because now I have a key, that's why I didn't go there before. Compass. And now we're gonna get the big key. Ugh, these things again. Well, it's not the same way that I was thinking of in the first dungeon. The first dungeon, what I was specifically thinking of with the cannonballs or bowling balls or whatever they are, is that you go through a short corridor and there's a big one that comes every now and then to really screw you over. I got the big key, right? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I did. There's no boss door that's locked by big keys in the first 3 dungeons, though. That's something else that the Ocarina of Time is going to reuse for similar things. A power glove. Feel strength in both hands. You can pick up and carry stones now. It says power glove, though. It's only one glove. Does it actually affect both hands even if you only equip it to one glove, though? I think that's what it is. Not a very interesting item, though. It's literally just, oh, now you can do this, and it doesn't really affect the game in such a way that you feel like you're able to do more things. Just now you happen to be allowed to do more things. They'll reuse it in Ocarina of Time, but... Oh, wow, I could push that. They'll reuse it in... Oh, cool, cool, cool. I actually do need more fairies. They reuse it in Ocarina of Time, but I don't think they reuse it in any other game after that. Because they realized, this is just dumb. Why do we keep doing this? Hell, in Ocarina of Time, they actually extended it to 3 different variants. The bracelet you get from Darunia, and then the silver gauntlets for the Naboo temple or whatever. And then they decide, okay, you know what? In the final dungeon, let's have the golden gauntlets too, which are literally just the same thing but better. Now we're doing the real dungeon over here. It's not very long though. This is an interesting gimmick though, I like it. Oh, I think the Oracle games used the gauntlets too, maybe? Maybe Link's Awakening as well. Those games are very inspired by A Link to the Past though. Or more specifically, Link's Awakening takes quite a few cues from A Link to the Past, and then Oracle games take a lot of cues from A Link's Awakening. Weird to talk about the Oracle games because they were made by Capcom, and if I remember correctly, they actually used a ROM hack of the first Zelda to figure out how to make the game work the way they wanted it to. Or maybe was that for A Link's Awakening? I can't remember specifically. This is what happens if you lose all your life with a fairy. Thanks. It restores all me to full life right now, but later on... Oh, god damn it. Later on, it's gonna be like only 8 hearts or whatever. You. This is a very short dungeon, gotta say. But that's a consequence of the fact that, as I mentioned, oh, you can actually go outside and stuff. When dungeons allow you to do such things, it's usually because they're not going to be very long. Oh, this is cool, though. I love what they did here. It's like, how do you continue here? Huh? Well, first you light all these, and then... the whole wall moves backward. Neat. That's so cool. Games don't do this very often because changing the landscape is very difficult. Usually, the area that you're in is always strict, and very few games actually allow you to destroy the environment because besides the fact that having a rigid design helps better for creating a stellar experience, actually animating the background to shift like that is, well, usually it's by making it not background but an actual character or NPC or whatever. But here they made it look so cool, and it was so early on in the gaming store history, even though the Super Nintendo was actually quite far in. Anyway, this is the boss. It's 3 different snake things. I don't even remember their name. Also, they're not very tough, but you have to watch out for the rocks that explode out of their out of where they pop out of, you know? They're not very accurate with the rocks, though. Sometimes they don't spend very much time out in the air. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm messing up in the timing now. God damn it. I should probably just use my sword. I don't think the bow and arrow is very effective against him anyway. I kept saying it's super overpowered, but I think it's really just against the armor that it deals a lot of damage. When you get them down to only one of the snake lanes, the last one will pop out a lot more rocks. Like, see? 8. But then it's like only one hit away, so it's like, whatever. Did I even see it right? I cannot hear the game music right now, so I'm literally going off of the memory with the timing. Because I'm wearing this headset and it blocks the sound quite a bit. Kind of annoying. But anyway, now I can get the Zora flippers, so go get them. Is there a secret here though? Just gonna check. Probably not, but you know. Yeah. Well, anyway, now that we're allowed to lift blocks, there's quite a few things that we can do. Cannot go up there right now, though, unfortunately. It's gonna be for quite a bit later.